Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, January the 9th. Hope your day is off to a great start. When you step outside this morning, it's chilly out, but it's not going to be that way much longer. As we've been talking about, some milder air knocking on the door, waiting in the wings, and we'll be arriving starting this afternoon and really continuing for the better part of the next 7 days. Temperatures are going to be way above average. Before we get to all of that information, a couple of notes as more people are joining this morning. They're just waking up and getting going themselves. I was doing a little reading and research, as I always do before we start the 7 a.m. broadcast, and I came across this little nugget this morning. Through, yesterday, in Allegheny County, there have been over 5,000 cases reported of the flu so far this season. Now you're saying, well, that seems like a lot. It is a lot, especially compared to last flu season. At the same point, last flu season, there were only 200 some cases of the flu reported. So we're over 5,000. This time last year, we were just over 200. So that would seem certainly to indicate that the flu is a big problem this season. I only say this because I want you to stay healthy, so keep your hands clean. Tell my kids that every day, too. Keep your hands clean. The flu's a big problem. So there you go. Just a little nugget for you this morning, a reminder. And just kind of a mind-blowing statistic as to how rampant the flu is, this year, as I have a frog in my throat every morning now. Let me show you. Quickly, my favorite website, Pittsburgh, weathernow.com. This is the home for everything whiteboard weather. We have photo galleries, we have videos, we have weather record tabs at the top of the page, links to the Whiteboard Weather theme song, and the Pittsburgh Weather Now shop, where you can get your official Whiteboard Weather and Pittsburgh Weather Now merchandise. You can scroll down the page and access my previous Whiteboard Weather segments and fun facts. Yesterday we had a fun fact regarding some all-time snow records for January, and of course you can link and watch my Whiteboard Weather segment yesterday with my good friend John Burnett. It was a lot of fun having JB in the house yesterday. We talked weather and other stuff, and literally I mean other stuff. Scroll further down the page, links to a lot of different things, including a live mountain cam from Seven Springs, and this is the way it looks up in the Lower Highlands this morning. Perfect conditions. They're making snow there. That's where you're seeing all this sort of mist. That is man-made snow. The guns are going up at Seven Springs as they're making snow and continuing to build their snow base. So while we don't have a lot of snow here, they have a lot of snow there up at Seven Springs. And if you're a lover of the outdoors, they have lots of good stuff going on this weekend as you start to make your weekend plans. Here's the way it feels outside this morning. Beaver County, Beaver Falls area, it's 19 degrees, 17 in Butler, 18 in Pittsburgh, 16 on the board in Indiana, and 18 in Latrobe. So mid to upper teens. Not much of a wind, especially compared to yesterday. Just a 3 to 5 mile an hour wind outside this morning, so there is no wind chill factor. It is virtually negligible with fair skies overhead, which means once the sun comes up at 7:43, we should see a fair amount of sunshine this morning, and matter of fact, right through this afternoon. Looks like a nice sunny day on tap as we start to turn that corner. Cold this morning, not so much this afternoon. Hang on one second. That's better. Before we get to the weather information this morning, quickly I'll run down. Today is National Apricot Day today. It's National Static Electricity Day today. And it's National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day today. Just a day to remind those in law enforcement how much you appreciate the job that they do day in and day out. I certainly appreciate all of the police officers and law enforcement across not only my community and my region, but the entire country for the work that they do. So hats off to law enforcement. Born on this day, Sergio Garcia, Dave Matthews of the Dave Matthews Band, J.K. Simmons, the actor. If you're a fan of Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page is 76 years old today. And Tricky Dickie Nixon, Richard Nixon, celebrated his birthday on this day, of course, until his passing back in 1994. So that is the rundown of birthdays today. If you or someone you know celebrates a birthday today. Let me flip around the camera. We'll break down today and give you a little preview of what's coming up over the weekend. So beyond with today's Wake Up Whiteboard for a Thursday morning. Good morning, everyone. As you head out the door, 8 a.m., fair and frosty. 18 degrees is how you're going to head out the door in less than an hour. At noon, it quickly warms to 32, mostly sunny skies. And at 4 o'clock, we got 42 degrees, a little breezy, maybe about a 10-mile-an-hour wind, and becoming much milder as those winds pick up out of the south. So 42, the high temperature, average high is 36. So we surge above normal this afternoon, and we stay above normal really for the foreseeable future. We'll be into the 50s tomorrow and 60s on Saturday. We've been talking about that for a few days. That hasn't changed. Showers and clouds also in the forecast the next couple of days. Tomorrow, I think it's more sort of hit and miss, scattered showers. Saturday will be the wetter of the 2 days. I think the rain could be steadier, especially Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. So again, some hit and miss showers Friday, and then Saturday, the wetter of the 2 days. But above average temperatures, as I mentioned, will continue through next Wednesday. So that takes us out almost a full week, where we're going to see temperatures probably at least a good 10 to 12 degrees above normal, and in some cases, like Saturday, about 20 to 25 degrees above normal. So the moral of that particular story is there is no cold weather coming back anytime soon, at least not in the next week. And then we'll have to look beyond that with a longer range outlook, which I tend to do from time to time and give you that information. Before I let you go, did you know that each year there are over 40,000 toilet-related injuries in the United States? For what that's worth. It was just a little factoid to share with you. That'll do it for all the information I have for you this morning. As always, please share Wake Up Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. Do me a solid and just click the little share button. It doesn't take much. It pushes out the information to more people, all of your friends, and maybe your friends' friends, and your friends' friends' friends. You get the idea. So do that for me, and I will be here 3 o'clock this afternoon with the regular afternoon edition of Whiteboard Weather. In greater detail, let you know of any changes that are going to be on the way in terms of timing or rainfall amounts for the weekend. But needless to say, it is going to be mild, much milder, starting tomorrow as well as Saturday. Again, the flu, a big problem across the area, so keep your hands clean. Keep yourself healthy. I'll see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon, everybody. Peace.